I was about to go live right on time and my earring fell off, and you know the little back thing in the back is like so tiny and clear. Okay, light looks okay if I stay this far. If I get close, it's too grainy. Go ahead and grab a drink, grab a snack, and let's get started. Make sure you grab the latest sheet music because the one from day one had some edits. It's fine. I'm gonna let it go. Hi Lauren, thank you for being here and thank you for helping. Hi Nalini. Hi Kevin. Okay, so I promised that I would practice that measure with the C6. And I did, so I mastered that. That was my most difficult measure was that one, the one with the C6. That's the last bar of line 2. Okay, so today we're working on, hi Shelly, any news on the uke? If not, I'll start making some calls. Hi Carolyn. So, thank you Betty. Let's go ahead and start right on line 4, okay? So if you've missed any of the lessons from before, don't worry, or rewatch them later. It's up for delivery today. Awesome. Watch the replay. Let's just go straight to line 4. If you have the updated version of the printable, that's figure 13 or bar 13. Okay, so hi Florence, welcome. Okay, so we're going to bar at the 5th fret. So use your side fret marker if you have it. If you don't, maybe grab a nail polish or something that you can use to mark the fret if you're okay with marking your ukulele. Maybe even a little sticker on the side for you. This is, I think that it is really important. Hi Serena. I think it's really important to have a sticker, a marker, or something on the side so that you're not doing this all the time, because that's not great for your head. That's not great for your wrist. See how that's bent? And it's not proper form. I can feel my back arching. So we really want to use the side. Hi Karen. I'm glad you can make it to these. I feel like last year, was it work that was getting in the way and you couldn't always be here? There was something, right, Karen Lowe? Okay, so we're on the first bar of figure 13. And we're going to do a baby down strum and then a big down strum. So baby and big, work in school, that's what it is. Actually, let's use another finger other than the index. See if we can do the ring or the middle. I think the middle is going to work for me with support from the ring. Okay, so small then big. We're on 0, 5, 5, 5. This looks tricky. It is a little tricky. So I'm well, Anthony, how are you? So small then big. And then that index finger is going to hold the 3rd fret and you're going to pick it on the way up. Just this A string. So it's going to be little down, big down, and then up on 3. And yes, please like. Thank you. And hey, Jackie. Hi, Kira. Hi, Nandini. Down, then big, 3. Okay? If it's too difficult to do the dynamics, which is the softs and the louds, or the small and big strums, don't worry about them. Keep them both even. So it's down, down, up. And now go to a G7 shape. You know how you make G7 up here? Look up. Well, we're not going to do it up there. We're going to do it on 4, 5, 4. Hi, Grace. Rekka Grace. Hi. So we've got, and we do that twice with a 3 on the A again. So we've got, okay. There we go. Woo! I thought I was going to have to end it. Okay. Okay, there we go. No, I got like a scam call and then my phone froze. Okay, sorry. So we've got 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, up on 3, and then give me a G7 shape on the 5th fret and 4th, and up on 3, and that's the first bar. 25% done. Look at us. Again. That's it. That's it. If it's still a little jagged or weird for you, hi Lynn. Refresh it and it should be good. Okay, let's try it again. 1, 2, ready, go. Again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and Let me double check. Yeah, those 3s happen on the So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and Hi Paloma. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and When you say have that one. How do you feel about the first bar of line 4? Let me know how you feel. We can do it again or we can keep going. Thank you, Hannah. Hannah says, got it. Slower, please. Okay, let's do it slower for Sharon. Super, done, great, okay. So let's do it slower for some of our friends and then we'll move on to the next bar. A bit slower. Thank you, Linda. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and one more time, like that speed. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and go. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and nice. Okay, let's go to the next bar. Got it? Sweet, sweet. Thank you for asking me to go slower. That speed was better for me too. Okay, so we've got a C chord on 5. Okay, much better. Awesome. Thank you, Erin. Okay, so we've got 5 on the downs, right? 1 and 2 and okay. 1 and 2 and So the picking 5-3 is gonna be up, and it's gonna be on the and the But when we go to the 3, I would like for you to do a baby bar. Look up real quick. Of both E and A string. And thank you everyone for helping each other out in the chat. I really appreciate it. And hey, we can hit 100 likes. We have way more than 100 people here. Let's hit that like button. Okay, so we've got 1 and 2. Hi, baby. Let's give hearts for Jaime. I just turned the page towards you. It's bringing me tea. Thank you. I'm drinking nettle leaf tea. So I read this was good for iron. Thank you, babe. So we've got 1 and 2 and So you know what? I'm gonna play that 5 with a ring finger or a pinky, even a middle finger, but I won't use the index because then I have to do the baby bar on the 3rd fret. So let me try again. 1 and 2 and It's 2 and 2 and remember from last year, Jaime was the Mr. T-Man, right? And this was the same cup. I guess some things don't change. 1 and a, 2 and a. Okay, how's that feeling? 1 and a, 2, pick. And I'm doing pick on the 5 and pick on the 3, but I'm holding a baby bar because next I have to strum down on the 0033. 0033, pick on 3. 0033, pick on 3. And apple pie man, that's right. But I'm trying to keep a really clean diet right now. I should have when I was pregnant, but now that I'm like breastfeeding, trying to be more conscious of my diet. I feel like anything I'm eating, she's eating, and because I do want to take care of my body, you know? Like, we only have one, so I want to take care of it and be your teacher as long as possible. Okay, so let's try that bar. We'll do it at this speed. 1 and a, 2 and a. Hi, Rita. 3 and a, 4 and go. 1 and a, 2 and a, and a, 4 and a. Again. 1 and a, 2 and a, 3 and a, 4 and a. 1 and a, 2 and a, 3 and a, 4 and a. How does that feel for you? Tell me which part we need to work on before we move on. How does it feel though? Yeah, you got it. Awesome. Look at you, Linda. And you're like really new to ukulele. That's awesome. Karen's giving me check marks. Thank you. This looks like it's going to be too hot. I'm going to wait a little bit on that one. Hi, Barb. Got it? Okay. So I wonder if we can glue together bar 1 and bar 2. Not as difficult as I was afraid it would be. I feel the same. I looked at that line and I was like... But I watched the play along that Sebastian made. I watched it and watched it and watched it and watched it. And his fingers make it look easy. So I was like, I'm overcomplicating things for myself. Okay. So these are really more practice session for both of ours. Baby bar makes it a huge help. Okay, cool. So let's do bar 1 and bar 2 of line 4. And if you've just joined us, welcome. We've done a little bit of this song every day, with the goal of finishing tomorrow, and on Monday we'll start a new one. So we're starting on line 4 today since it's the 4th day that we're practicing this. Okay, so we'll do that tempo. 1 and a, 2 and a, 3 and a, 4 and go. 1 and a, 2 and a, 4 and 2 and 4 and It's a little challenging, right? It's a little challenging. What did I mess up on? I don't know what I messed up on. I mean, I didn't mess up, but I didn't do it smoothly. Let's try again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and messed up just the last note. One more time for me. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and yes, I got it. How'd you do? Got it? A bunch of you are saying got it. Okay, if anyone hasn't got it, don't worry. We can try again. Let me know where you need help. Okay, can we do it once again? Of course, Hannah. Let's do it once again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and finally did it right one time through. Haha. That's how I feel. Okay, next one. We're gonna do bar on 2, 2, 2, and 5. And it's gonna be 1 and 2 and That 3 is like really important on this line. So it's gonna be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and Jenna? Is it Jenna? Jenny? Let me know. Where are you struggling? Let me know, okay? So we've got 2, 2, 2, 5. Ooh. I make sure you're holding the thumb on the back, supporting you. Janelle. Janelle. Okay, thank you. Janelle, where are you struggling? Let me know. So use the thumb on the back, and then the finger in the front, roll it to the side a little bit so that you get the bony part. I mentioned this to my patrons that Cynthia Lynn mentioned using the bony part. And then find the part of the finger where all the strings are covered. And then when I put my my pinky down, it's not curved. It's actually anti-curved. Like I'm pressing down so far that the joint is bending backwards, and that's how I get the strength to do it. But if you're getting muted strings, that's okay as long as the pinky's coming out. I'm getting a mute here. Hear that? And the first one. But when I strum, it sounds okay because I'm bringing out that pinky. Okay? So we're going to do 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and again, that's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and hi Jasmine. And yeah, no, you're fine. Your pinky's fine. Again, 1, 2, ready, go, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and again, ready, go, and 2 and 3 and 4 and one more time, ready, go, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and okay, how are you feeling about that bar? Muted strings aside, how are you feeling about like the strum and the pick? Try keeping the thumb directly behind the index finger while playing this chord. Thank you. So Kevin is a pro. So Kevin the pro is telling us to keep the thumb directly behind the index finger. Erin Carr says good. I actually got it. Woo! Good. Good. Why is the bar the easiest? Actually, yeah, right? Like the bar, the measure, the figure with the bar is the easiest. Good. My fingers are all cramped now. Okay, make sure and let go. Ouch. Can we place the finger on the 3rd fret and 5th fret and lift off when it's time? Yes, you can lift off on the times that you're not pressing. I think I'm lifting off. Yeah, I'm lifting off on the 3. Yes, you can lift off. I think the sound will carry more beautifully if you, let me see. The sound will carry more beautifully if you don't lift off, by the way, because the strings continue vibrating. If you lift off, you stop them. Okay? So, and then we're going going to move that bar all the way to the 5th fret. So it's a strum, G string, A string, G string. Again. And then move down to the 7th fret. Three and a 4. 3 and a 4. 3 and a 4. 3 and a 4. So cool. Good. Okay, so let's do the last bar of line 4. This is my favorite section. Isn't it crazy that the most difficult part is our favorite? Again, ready, go. Again, ready, go now. I was afraid of the bars, but you made them easy. Thank you. Figure 16 is my favorite sound. Yeah, it's so pretty, right? And it's so fun to play higher on the ukulele. So much of our time is spent up here. That is so fun to move up here and feel like a pro. Again, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and I stopped counting. Sorry about that. Again, ready, go, and up. Again, ready, go, now. There you are, Daria. I was wondering. Okay, so let's do bar 3 and bar 4 of line 4. Bar 3 and bar 4. So the last 2 bars of line 4. Okay, so that'll sound something like this. And then move down. Okay, we'll do that together. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and I was in the wrong place. Ready, go, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 4. Again, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and not bad, right? Because I'm really bad. And if I can get it, I think a lot of you can get it. So I've never been a top music student or a top student anywhere. Anything that I worked on, anything that I accomplished took a lot of work. I was always kind of like, ooh, not... I always struggled with stuff. But I think that when you learn from someone who struggles with things, they can explain them to people who have also had a hard time. And I think that's what has made this channel like the community that a lot of people who never played music feel comfortable in, because you're getting it explained from someone who stuff didn't come naturally to. I have members in my family who are natural musicians, and like it's amazing, and I'm intimidated by them. But for me it was like, oh, I had to put in a lot of work to kind of keep up. I'm trying to convince my cousin to come on the channel and play and sing for you all, but oh man, he's so hard on himself. Thank you, Carl. He's so hard on himself, and he's like, no, you have way too many subscribers, like what are they gonna think? But man, if you guys could hear his voice, voice. He's amazing. He's amazing. I'm the biggest fan. Okay, so now let's do part 2, 3, 4 of line 4. I'm a mediocre second violinist. That's how I feel. Like I'm a mediocre, a mediocre ukulele player. But you know what? I'm a pretty good teacher. Finding your channel convinced me to buy my first ukulele. I love your teaching style. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I'm building muscles in my first finger. And someone on the first day wrote a comment like, she's teaching a song she doesn't even know. And like, I was like, yeah, I guess I am. But hey, if you're learning it, I think we've got something going on. She shreds on the saxophone. Thank you, Kevin. So let's do bar 2, 3, 4. So we mastered bar 4 and then we added bar 3 and then now we're adding bar 2. Okay, so we've got a finger on the 5th fret and it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and okay. Bernard, thank you. Thank you so much. Let's drop some green or blue chats for Bernard. Cheers to you and to your health. Let's see if this isn't too hot. Bernard, do they call you Bern or Bernie? That's what I get called. And I like both of them. Okay, so let's try it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and I was on the wrong bar. No. By the way, I'm gonna go on Patreon real quick because I did want to dedicate this song to, there was somebody's relative, I believe they passed away, and this was their favorite song. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. Okay, I think the name is Abby or Abe Kopar. La Vie En Rose was my mom's favorite song. So glad to finally learn it. Thanks, Bernadette. Looking forward to tomorrow's lesson and working on the song. And I said, so precious, I love that we can dedicate it to your mama. So this goes dedicated to Ab's mama. Okay. Let's play that bar 2 that I totally messed up. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and okay, almost there. I still need to work on one part, so let's do it again for me. 1 and 2 and 3 and bar 2. Go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I got it. Okay, let me know if you want to do it again. Or if you want to do it slower. Where's the updated chart? The same link, Harvey, gives you the updated chart. I forgot how to get the different colored hearts on the iPad. Nearly got it? Okay, we'll do it one more time for Linda and for me. Let me see. I'm on an iPad real quick. There's a... Okay, so I'm on iPad right now, Karen. And I see a little happy face next to where the moving cursor is. Let me see. Oh, and then I see a keyboard. If you have emoji on your keyboard, then you just can select the emoji. But yeah, it's quite a few steps to get there. Okay. Thank you. Kiara just shared the printable link. Thank you, Kiara. How are you doing on this song, Kiara? I haven't followed up with you. And you're just helping everyone. Slower, please. Okay, so we're doing bar 2, 3, and 4 of line 4. Let's take a slower tempo. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and okay. I'm doing okay. Posted a practice video yesterday. Sweet. I actually took some time off social media, but I'll be coming back soon. I felt like after I had the baby, I had my phone all the time. And like, it's fine. I don't mind having my phone. Okay. We're back. I don't know what I was saying. Sorry, guys. Okay. I figured out how to get it back. Hold on a second. Cover your ears because I'm going to shout. Jaime! My live stream froze for a second because Rady was calling. Would you call Beth and see if there's anything?
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry about that. Let's try line 4. Let's see if we can do the whole line. I think we can. We're starting with 0, 5, 5, 5. Don't use your index finger because, or maybe you can use your index finger. Yeah, I guess you could. Acroman! Hey, hey! Here we go. The whole line. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 4 and okay, we were being good students in practice. Awesome. I figured out how to get it back though. I just have to get out of YouTube and try to come back in. But I guess whenever I get a call that happens, which is unfortunate. So I'm going to try and put it on Do Not Disturb, I guess. So that won't happen. Thank you, Dana. Oh, thank you. Let's drop some yellow hearts for Dana. Cheers to your health, Dana. A lot of muted strings, but I did it. And Florence got it. Okay, sweet, sweet, sweet. Let's do the whole line again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and I got it. Hi, Steve. How are you all feeling about this one? Love the uke though. Thank you. This is the Enya Bernadette signature ukulele. Maria Jose Rodriguez. Hola. How does it feel? Okay, so let's go 1 bar back. It's challenging, but I love it. Isn't that the truth? It's challenging, but I love it too. Let's do 1 bar before line 4. So the last bar of line 3. We're holding an F plus a C chord, and you can use the pinky. I think some of you were using the ring finger for that F plus C chord. Okay, so it's 1. Okay, it's quite a leap. Quite a leap to go from that F to the bar. Carl, thank you for making me a better player and practicing more. Thank you, Carl. Let's do blue or green hearts for Carl. Cheers to your health, and thank you for being here. Okay, so let's try that from the last bar of line 3 into all of line 4. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, again, ready, go, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Okay, again, same thing. Let's just do the first 2 downbeats. Ready, go, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Again, same thing. Ready, go, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and Okay, let's try that. Those 2 bars. 1 and 2 and 3. Little slower now. Okay. Now let's see if we can start from the C6 chord. Start from the C6 chord. That's the 3rd bar of line 3. So that's what it should sound like. Okay, from the C6 bar. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and next bar. Okay, a little slower. Okay, you got it? So let's do the 2 of line 3 and 2 of line 4. Last 2 of line 3 and first 2 of line 4, okay? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and watch on the replay. Okay, on, where are you having a difficult time? If you can just pick one part that you're having a difficult time, we'll review it with you, and we'll have our friends here explain a different way that will work. Thank you, Melinda. Okay, so on had a hard time with this lesson, and if you did, that means other people did too. So, let us know where it's at. Nandini, also let us know where you're struggling. Let me see. Definitely the hardest one so far. Definitely. It is the hardest. The shifts. Figure 13 is the hardest part for me. Okay. Yes, that one is hard. Okay, let's do figure 13. Try and see if you can do it with the middle finger. Remembering the shifts, that is difficult. I will say that. My thumb is getting sore. Rest it, Roger. Or use the other one. Just kidding. Bar chords and switching around. Okay, so tell you what. Let's rest right now. Sometimes when you let things cook overnight, the next day they just click. I love the 4th bar of row 3. Yes. Let's just let it cook. And let's move to the next line. Because you can do the next line. It's the first bar is the same as the first bar of the whole song. That's all the same. So let's do figure 17 and 18 if your page is updated. Or the first 2 bars of the 5th line. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Again, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Breathe. Okay, so I recommend join us on Patreon and grab the link to the play along. That play along is what helped me master that line. I'll show you. Let me see if we have it here. I'll see if I can show you that part. Hold on. Okay, it's going to that line we just did. I can't even show without glare. Hold on. Okay, here we go. That's the line we just did. Ready and watch. Okay, so that's and if you're already a patron, use this because this helps a ton with practicing. Very helpful. Yes, yes, yes. Patrons use it. Also, I asked Sebastian if he can help me make a Spotify playlist of just the audios, and then we can give you audio, and you can practice and go forward and back. Last of figure 19 is a G7 shape. Oh, yeah. Let me see. Yeah, so if you look at figure 19, that's the 3rd bar of the last line. You can be almost like in an almost G7. And then strum down, and then go to a G7 and resolve to a C. And then that 5-4-5 you already know. And the end of the song is on 7-8. I made it Hawaiian. Okay, so tomorrow we'll work on kind of gluing it together. And let's work on that line 4 again. Because I think the last line will be fine with. So let's... Is Professor here? Oh yeah, that will be awesome. Okay, yeah. So, Profe is going to help me make audios for you to practice. And that way you can just do replay. Of course, like it helps more to have the video because you can see his hands and the fingering, the shapes helps a lot. G7 shape for figure 20. Yes! That 545 can be in a G7 shape. Thank you, Steve. So, join us on Patreon, but also stay tuned because we're going to start making a playlist for your practice needs to be met. Profesor de Ukuleles here. He's the one that made this arrangement, and he has a lot of other fingerstyle videos on his channel. So if you're enjoying the fingerstyle challenge, definitely head over to his channel. Profe, do you have something that's around this level or maybe easier that people can practice in between? If you do, can you share the link here on the chat? We'll wait for you to share the link. This is a beautiful arrangement. This song is just G7 shapes everywhere. That's right, Kiara. And thank you, Florence. I bought the Vidami and it is great for looping areas that you find challenging. Cool. Grazie, Bernie. Thank you, Bruce. I like that there's another Bernie on the chat here. Thank you, Carolyn. I think it's going to be one of those songs that, like, if you keep practicing, it'll be just like, it'll be right there. I need a lot of practice. When I try to read the printable, I play I get confused. It will help to have the audios. The audios will make available to everyone. Okay, I'm actually loving this. I felt like I was at a plateau and kept putting this up for the most part. I felt like I was at a plateau too. Like, I knew chord melody was the next thing I needed to do, but I didn't know where to start. La cucaracha, no surprises, some nursery rhyme. Something that everyone would recognize. I don't know if everyone would recognize La cucaracha. Although I love it. Go, right? Totally. Yeah, I was putting it off, I think, because I didn't know where to start. But, you know, how do you climb Mount Everest? Like, one step at a time, right? So, that's how I felt. I climbed Mount Fuji when I lived in Japan. And all I thought was, like, I can't make it to the top, right? I was like, I don't know if I can make it. But this is what I did. And this might sound all like, ooh. Oh, Bella Ciao. Okay, drop the link to Bella Ciao for us, Profe. So, one, I grabbed a journal and I put a picture of what it looked like if you were on top of Mount Fuji and took a picture. And then I printed it out and put it in my journal and pretended that I took the photo. So I like closed my eyes and pretended I took it. And then the second thing I did is that when I was climbing the mountain, I didn't think, like, can I make it to the top? I thought, can I take one more step? And the answer was always yes. I could always take one more step. And then it's like, okay, I'm here. Can I take another step? Yeah. Can I take one more step? Yes. And so I continued doing that until I made it to the top. And I'm not in shape. Like, I'm one of those people that is like skinny fat. Like, you're slim, but you can't do anything athletic. And that helped. Okay, so with this, go from the first chord on figure 1. Can you play the next one? Sure you can. Can you play the next note? You just did. Can you play the next one? Yes. So just think, can I do one more thing? Just one. Just one. I went to Mount Fuji, went in the Navy, and living in Japan. Yeah, Mount Fuji is really awesome. It's really cold, but it's awesome. So, take it one note at a time. That's it. That's all you have to do. And I was taking Jake Shimabukuro's masterclass. I have not finished it yet. But one thing that he said is that he tried to make every single note that he played the most beautiful note that he's ever played. And I was like, whoa. Because sometimes I just strum and I don't think about making it beautiful. And that made me stop and think like, well, how can I make... Oh, so if I slow down and enjoy the note, it's different than just being abrasive. I'm being more careful. So, be more careful. Try to make each note beautiful. Slow down. And do it one note at a time. So, homework for today is practice going through the page. If that line 4 is giving you a lot of trouble, one thing you can do is like print it and highlight the part that you finished, like kind of like a checklist. Okay, I got that first one down. I got that first one down. And wherever you don't highlight is the part that you'll know is your challenge. The thing about looking at a sheet music like this is that, oh, line 4 is challenging. And so you think the whole line is challenging. But I bet you anything, it's not the whole line. I bet you it's just 1 or 2 transitions or something like that. Okay, people are asking for figure 8. This is the one with the C6. That's a figure 8. Again, and. Again, ready, and. 0 thumbs down this time. The haters went back to playing their guitar. Oh my goodness, I've talked to Tyler about that. He said that when he made guitar tutorials, the comments were all like, not all, but the comments were so negative, like judging his technique or his approach or an explanation. And whenever he made ukulele tutorials, the comments were always like, thank you, and you're so good, and I really appreciate it. It was like, he said, and I don't mean to offend anyone, he said something to the effect of like the guitar audience is like more critical and like the ukulele audience is more grateful. Okay, so people are asking for the rhythm of figure 8. That's the C6 chord. So you know how everything is in triplets, right? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so the rhythm for that one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Strum, pick, 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 pick. Strum, pick, 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 pick. Strum, pick, 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 pick. I lost it. Let me play it on Profe. Let's go to the source. Figure 8, right? There it was. There it is. Okay, use his version. How fun is this? Okay, thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for your time. Let's meet tomorrow. and finish this. It's gonna be fun to finish. It won't be complete. So we'll finish as in we'll get through all the bars, but to really complete it is gonna be on you to practice beyond our live streams. To dedicate time with your instrument and to perfect it, or not perfect it, but really make each note sound good. So let's meet again tomorrow at the same time, and we'll make it beautiful. All right. Thank you all. Like number 148. Okay, and go and subscribe to Sebastian's channel. He just commented right now. And work on a few other songs. I think you'll really enjoy this. And if you want lessons from Profe, I think he has lessons available, like just YouTube on Skype. So ask about that, because that's also really, really nice. And it's not something that you have to commit to for life. Like maybe you want 1 or 2 lessons, or maybe you do want a monthly thing or a weekly thing. So check him out, because I've done lessons with him and it helped me a ton. There's a fly in here. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for being here. I'll catch you tomorrow. Ciao.